Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Greenhouse Town. Here we are in our town center and our main marketplace, just watching the beautiful snowfall and the busy bannies going about their work. So, if you saw the last episode, the last few episodes actually, then you know that we are on the rebound with our little community here. We're slowly building our population back up, which is allowing us to uh, get production going again, and hopefully we'll feel like a normal Banish town here soon. We have some folks working in the greenhouses, providing the baseline for our food. We've got, I think, 4 different lumber mills up and running as well, keeping our uh, lumber or firewood situation going. In terms of tools, we have about 180, and in terms of clothes, we're sitting at 350. So we'd like to build those buffers back up as well. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at the graph here for our population. You can see with the last 5 years, you see this significant dip as a result of the food crisis, and now we can see the slow rise coming back. We're coming back up little by little, and importantly, we can see this little spike here. We're starting to come up on children, which means that we have some happy homes and some healthy people, and that's always good to see. So I'm going to go ahead and put another person in the coal mine. Coal is important to make sure that we keep producing these carbon tools. We may have to shift to iron tools at some point, but if we're having trouble keeping up with the coal. But I don't want to put too many people down in the coal mine because we still want available laborers to do all the ancillary things. If you're not familiar with banished gameplay, when you see people running around and you think, where the heck are they going? Sometimes they're going to work, sometimes they're going to pick up resources. There are a lot of different things that people could be doing, but often they're acting as a laborer because their own job doesn't need them. So they go and they deliver food, and uh, they deliver tools, they pick up things. So if you look at like a building like this water tower here, see it's got a couple things of water, buckets of water outside. The person who's pumping is always pumping. And then a laborer will come over and grab this, and they will take it to a barn like this. There's 1600 water here. And then a worker at the marketplace, a vendor, is the person who will come along and say, oh, we need to have stuff here. It just disappeared, but there was water literally here. And then people that live in the houses, they'll come over and say, well, we need water in the house. So they get the water from here. They don't go to the water tower. They get it from the house, from the marketplace. Oh, look at this. All right, this is good. Now, if you've been following the last couple episodes, I have been allowing myself to buy some food. Um, let's go ahead and spend a little bit of our linen money, so to speak, and some of our flowers. I have been allowing myself to buy food that what I'm considering like inconsequential to survival or not. Like 600 quinces will not determine whether or not this challenge is successful, but 600 quinces is a nice, new food variety. We do not have a way to grow fruit, so I don't feel too bad about that. All right, I think it's probably time to go ahead and maybe bring 2 more of these online. So we'll get some oats and some peas going down here. 14,000 food. Boy, it does not feel like that long ago we were really in dire straits, so that's very nice to see. Okay, nomads. Nomads, huh? 13 nomads. That sounds really nice, but never again. I learned my lesson with the nomads. I cannot do that on this playthrough. We had, what was our highest excess food? It had to be what, 50,000, 30,000? It was a lot. And we managed to so quickly outgrow it by accepting nomads. We just had more food than people to, I mean, yeah, more food. We had more demand than people who could actively work to do something about it. We have a lot of beer. My goodness, 1,500 beer. That'll keep spirits high, so to speak. Um, but I came in here because I wanted to look at our food situation. Peaches? We have 360 peaches. Some of those must be from when I bought peaches, like a while ago. Interesting. We have a good bit of gold ore. It's another thing we could turn that into gold bars and trade those. I have zero qualms about trading away stuff like that. I'm not gonna make jewelry and all that in this playthrough. Got a little bit of brick. We got 170 cakes. Yum yum. Oh yeah, because we got the flour mill back up. And we're making a lot of honey, which is good. They can just eat the honey. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the fertilizer. Gosh, my brain. Sorry about that, everybody. Fertilizer. Here we go. 280. It's not wild. It's not a wild excess, but it's something. We've got a lot of water now that we like to see. Okay, I'm not going to add more water towers then. I had thought about it, but we're not going to do that. What's fodder thatch looking like now? Fodder thatch, 700 fodder thatch. So at this point, it's stables. If we want to increase our fertilizer production, we need more stables. Do I really want to build more stables, though? Probably not. Probably not. I think we need a road. There's a lot of people walking through this area every day. So let's maybe do... maybe that. For now, that'll just give them a more direct path. Seems like there's quite a few coming this way, too. Where are they coming from? The houses, probably? Probably where they live. This bugs me that this is not currently staffed, so I'm going to put somebody in there. That will help them not have to go as far to get food. What do we have? One in here? One in here. This was not the wisest move, but at the end of the day, it's only one extra person. Only 7 people go to that church. 47 go to that church. And 81. The southern church here is more popular. I wonder why. Do you think it's just like sheer logistics of how close it is? I'm assuming all of the people that live here would go to this church, and probably these ones. But I wonder why, like, these ones wouldn't walk down here. Nice big road. Maybe there are denominational differences, you know? Maybe they had like a big brouhaha after the great die off, and some people were like, we must blame God for this shortage of food. And other people were like, no, you can't blame God. And so they split into the different churches. It's just a theory, guys. It's just a theory. I've never written like fan fictiony kind of stuff about a banished town, but I could see that that could be really fun if you wanted to find stories. Like, is it still Hareen? Nope. Jack and S. Jack and S. Yeah. 5 health. She's a 22-year-old, very happy, educated, steel tool. Now she's going to get warmed up. But up until that point, a very happy builder. That is great to hear, Jack and S. Jack and S. Jack and Essie. Grabbed a bite, got warmed up, and now headed back to work. I like your style, Jack and S. I like your style. Okay. Who else could we follow around? I feel like following a teacher wouldn't be super compelling because they probably just go stand in the schoolhouse, right? Let's check it out. Okay, 78-year-old Nathaniel. That's like an emeritus teacher there. To be fair, Nathaniel is 4.5 hearts, 5-star happiness. So if he's 79, that means he has lived through the whole thing. He was here at the start, right? No, not true. Because this is every year is 4 in their lives. So somebody would have to be 160 to have been here since the start. But he's definitely old enough to have lived through the great die off. He would be so good as a teacher. You'd be able to learn so much about like the history of the settlement. Okay, who else do we have? And Jalisha, only 1.5 hearts. Not looking good for Jalisha. But here we are at the school teaching. Are they both teaching out of the same building? Don't we have a second school? Maybe I shut it down. We have I swear I built a second school. I don't think you can hire 2 teachers for the same building. So there has to be another one. I know I put one down here somewhere. Tavern. That kind of doubles as a school for adults. There it is, the library. Okay. So nobody's walking to this one. Let's see if we do pathing, where they come from. Oh, okay. Oh, here. Ever. Why didn't Ever come up? Huh. Dang. Ever's hoarding all the food. The teacher. Who would have suspected that the teacher has like this smorgasbord down here in their country little house? Ever. You dog, you. Okay. They actually have, everybody's got a lot of food down here. Must have a good grocery store. It's just nice to see them, like, actually have food. We've taken pictures of, like, all of this. Let's maybe do the mining village Oh, at the season transition. I love it. With a bison cameo. That'll work. Okay, cool. Man, I love this game. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I love this game. It is so well done. With the mod, it makes it even better. Dang, 476? That is a lot of oats. That's good. That's what we need. Let's check our vitals here. Water, fertilizer. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. We got a new arrival. Mangoes, peas, walnuts, and quiche. I'm gonna go 600 mangoes and 600 walnuts, and we'll go 100 linen and 400 flowers. That feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Alrighty. We have a firewood crisis, but it's spring. So maybe let's not panic. Let's gather some dead fallen timber, and you know, bump that a little bit. What is this? What do you mean? Who's without a work? Without a work? Yeah, that's it. Job is woodcutter. I just gave you a job. What do you mean? This game. I was just professing my love for it, and then it does that. What the heck, dude? We have plenty of trees. I mean, plenty of chopped wood. Let's go ahead and get those ones. Get these couple. And maybe some of those. Some of these. Some of these. There we go. What? Alright. Oh, I see. I assigned one too many woodcutters. Okay, well, go be a laborer. Oh, the tools. Dang it. Let's do that. I thought I shut these off. Okay, those are shut off. Do I have a regular blacksmith somewhere that I'm forgetting about? No. I must. I must have a blacksmith somewhere. I would think it would be down here. It's this. It's the foundry. So now we should have one in here and one in here. I hope they can sit. See? I literally, just like 20 minutes ago, I was like, oh, we have 100 tools. We'll be fine. We're not fine. We're distinctly no longer fine. Food is finally stabilized, and now tools are going to get out of whack. Ah! I probably should switch that one off of carbon tools, because I don't think we have enough coal for it to keep being productive. Coal out. Yeah, so we're going to put you on regular iron tools for now. Could I get one more person to graduate and become a regular laborer so I can put one more in their blacksmith shop? Reserve of tools is low. I am aware. But we have the lumber and we have the iron. It's just a matter of them cranking them out. I don't think at this rate, though, they're going to be able to get ahead of the curve, which is why I want more workers. Maybe we take some of the water workers out or some of the foresters out. Could take our brewer out since we have so much beer. Put our brewer in as a blacksmith. That might help. A child named Levante was born. A child named Taney was born. Here we go. Got another one. Okay. Hopefully now with all of those people, while I'm at it, I think I'm going to go ahead and put somebody in. Oh, this again. Gosh, I need to learn when I shut these down to shut them down, so that it doesn't staff things that I'm not trying to staff. Because then when you want... So what did it... I don't know. I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. We have so much linen. We'll be fine. Check our vitals again. Oh, that's sad. I'm not making beer anymore. But we have 1,600 beer. So when it gets low, again, hopefully we'll have the people to bump it back up. Alright, we got a lot of dried mushrooms. Tons of flax, my goodness. Good bit of lumber. A lot of sand. We could probably pull our sand digger too. Reserve of tools is low. Pull our sand digger out. I don't know if I need... If they can't keep up with demand, what did they make here last year? 24. I think though. Does it tell you your tool usage in here? Production, but oh yeah, used for the past year tools 107. Okay, produced and used is not great. I think we need another one, huh? We're producing iron tools, though, which should have decent durability. Looks like we might get ahead of it. These are some pretty cool stats. I've never watched them come in real time like this. What'd you bring me? Oat seeds. Nope, we don't need seeds. I was gonna say, maybe if they have tools, maybe I'll buy some. Alright, 47. That makes me feel a little bit better. The data doesn't quite make sense to me. If we produced that close to the number used, shouldn't we be close to 20? I guess maybe this doesn't account for ones that are in storage or something. I don't know. Alright, we're about to even it up here. Or take the lead on production. Well, I know this is probably not the most compelling thing to watch. Sorry I didn't really build anything the last two episodes, except these two barns. I know watching a settlement grow is the fun part, but you guys have gotten to see a pretty interesting development. So with the way this challenge went, I said at the end of the last episode, and I'll repeat it here. I think we'll do 50 years on this save, and then we'll fire up a different challenge. I think we're gonna try a tropical save with the Colonial Charter mod. So thanks so much for checking out the episode, for watching. My name is Bluebelly, and I play simulation games, including the fabulous classic Vanished. Bye for now.